This is a message from the East Ridge Unified School District, issued Thursday, October 17, 1996. Time, 6:03 p.m. Please remain calm and listen carefully. Due to unforeseen circumstances, all East Ridge schools will be closed tomorrow, Friday, October 18th. Do not send your children to school. Do not attempt to visit any school facility. Do not approach school property for any reason. This includes East Ridge High School, Glen Valley Middle, Ridgeway Elementary, and all administrative buildings. We apologize for the late notice. Further updates will follow shortly. This is a secondary message from the Department of Emergency Coordination. The situation is ongoing. Remain indoors. Lock all doors. Close all curtains. If you have blinds, twist them shut. Do not look outside between 2 a.m. and sunrise. Turn off all televisions not currently receiving this broadcast. Any screen displaying static for longer than 5 minutes should be turned toward the wall and covered with a dark cloth. This is not a test. Earlier today, an anomaly occurred on school grounds. At 2:13 p.m., several classrooms at East Ridge High School reported disturbances. Whispers from the PA system, lights flickering, clocks spinning rapidly, and one teacher's voice being replaced mid-sentence with that of an unknown male. All intercom systems switched to auto mode. No one initiated the override. Classroom 3C captured a 7-minute audio file before the camera feed failed. The sound is mostly static, but in the background you can hear chairs dragging across the floor, soft footsteps, and someone repeating, "Do not leave. He's almost here." At 2:26 p.m., every fire alarm in the school activated simultaneously. Staff initiated evacuation protocol. However, no students exited the building. A total of 312 students were in attendance. Only 11 made it out. The survivors were found wandering the soccer field, barefoot, silent, all of them facing the school building. When approached by faculty, they simultaneously looked up and whispered, "We stayed quiet. He didn't pick us." They've said nothing since. Emergency services arrived by 3:10 p.m. Attempts to enter the school have failed. Personnel report a sensation of heaviness, dizziness, and blurred vision near all entry points. One officer reported hearing a school bell ringing, even though the power had already been cut. Security footage recovered from the front office showed something standing in the hallway. Not a person, not a student. Roughly human-shaped, wearing what appeared to be a torn Letterman jacket and black slacks. Its head was tilted sharply to one side, almost 90 degrees. It stood still for 8 minutes, never blinking. At one point, it slowly raised one arm and pointed toward the camera. The footage cuts out immediately after. Parents have reported receiving phone calls from their children, even though their children are still missing. One message left on an answering machine said, "Mom, I need help. The school won't let us leave. It locked the doors. The teacher said we have to finish the test before we go, but the test doesn't end." In the background, a bell rings 13 times. We have reason to believe the school has become compromised by an unknown force. A containment perimeter is now in place. Military personnel have been instructed not to enter the building under any circumstance. Please do not attempt to retrieve any student, staff, or personal belongings from the school at this time. The presence inside appears to be aware of those who try. At 4:06 p.m., a live camera briefly captured movement in the science wing. A chalkboard had been filled top to bottom with writing. The words were perfectly uniform, repeating the same phrase, "Class is eternal." Do not go to school tomorrow. If you hear the school bell ringing outside your home, do not investigate. If a school bus appears on your street before sunrise, do not board it. Do not make eye contact with anyone wearing a uniform who knocks on your door. even if it's someone you recognize. Especially if it's someone you recognize. If your child begins humming a tune you don't recognize, if they begin referring to a new teacher, if they say they already went to school when you know they haven't, do not confront them. Place them in a quiet room, turn off all screens, play white noise, wait. They may forget, they usually forget. This message will continue broadcasting until the signal is lost. Repeat, do not go to school tomorrow. Attendance is no longer being taken, and no one is coming home.